YouTube, check it out. We got an Enduro24. This is the first Enduro24 that I've held. We're gonna find out what's in this box. I mean, you'll see in other pictures, might have cleaned out the local hobby store out of all their 24 crawlers. So we got a whole bunch of machines sitting right over there on Mini Moab, and you're gonna see those this weekend driving around like crazy. Let's open this thing up, see if it's a turd or see if it's awesome. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out together. Looks like somebody was maybe peeking in the box already. Alright. Well, it looks cute enough. Let's see here. How do I rip this thing out of here with maximum wreckage? Grab tab, grab tab. Alright. So it looks like the box you can unfold, and it's got like some stop signs and stuff. That's kind of cool. Some stuff you can cut out to put on your course. It looks like a full-on garage like background inside of it. That's kind of cool. All right, boxes are just stupid anyway. Let's cut the zip tie. I don't know what I do with my nippers. So. It looks like it's got the exact same tires as the Charisma does, and the axles look eerily like the Charisma as well. I mean, these tires, they're not bad. I mean, they're super soft, as you can see. It kind of seems like, you know, my sand just packs into them really bad, and they don't work very well. It looks nice. The Lexan body feels pretty stout, actually. Feels pretty stiff compared to the Axial. I mean, it really feels pretty stout. Looks like we got 4 body clips. Pop them off. Let's take a look at what's inside. I tell you what, the Axial body clips with these things already like way better. Unless you're, I don't know, have little tiny fingers, which I do not. All right, inside's painted silver. You see, we got our big 50 motor up in front. We got a divorce transfer case in the center. That's pretty cool. I mean, it feels well built. It feels pretty sturdy. Got pretty good articulation right off the get-go. Sorry for all the noise. There are children stomping around up right above your head right now, right above my head, right above the camera. What do you do, man? You're in a house full of children. This is just the life we live. So the battery is comically tiny. Like that thing is itty bitty. 3.7 volt. Huh. So I did not know that. It's just a single cell LiPo. I mean, that thing is tiny. 520 milliamp. I really am wondering about run times and what we'll see out of this thing with that 50 motor just sucking away on it. I guess we'll have to look at upgrading battery right away. I don't know what's that's going to do to our ESC if we're going to have to upgrade that. I guess I don't know much about these things. Like, really know nothing about it. This actually isn't my truck. This is a friend of mine's. He just picked it up today. I asked him, hey man, can I unbox it and take a look at it? And he said, sure. So I'm getting to finger it before him. So we'll have to, you know, send him a big thank you. I don't know, it looks all right. I guess we'll find out, see how it does, you know. I guess it's not as bouncy as SCX24. That's cool. I like the servos mounted up into the chassis. There is no Parnard bar between the chassis and the front axle, so I mean, you're gonna get bump steer out of this thing, and it, you know, could be hard on the servo. There is no servo saver either, so I mean, that's gonna be hard on the servo if you're you know, bashing and banging into things. I guess we'll find out. You know, you can still buy these on eBay. They're not all super sold out like the Axials are. hopefully there isn't a reason for that. Like, hopefully it's not, you know, junk, but yeah, we'll find out. Looks like it's built decent enough. Drive shafts look good. Let's see, is the phasing correct? Phasing's correct. Hey, the phasing's correct, so they got axial beat there. I think every one of my trucks I've had to change so far. Definitely a lot more weight on the front end than there is the back. I mean, look at all that suspension travel in the back, and then the front is just hammered. I mean, this battery doesn't weigh hardly anything. So probably cut the springs down in the back, make that a little better, so it's not so hoppy. Yeah, I don't know, it's cool. Let me know what you think. Let's check this out, a little size comparison on stuff. This is an SCX24 stock battery. This is the Enduro24 battery. Like, yeah, how tiny this thing is, man. Like, you show up to the knife fight with this thing, and you get win because everybody else is gonna laugh themselves to death. Like, we gotta figure out something with this. Whether it's replacing all the electronics and making it way better, and maybe it's gonna be awesome with this tiny little battery, but probably not. You know, radio. It's you know got a generic Chinesium radio.
No batteries.
It's small, no batteries included, which is kind of crappy. You know, step it up, guys. Like, size comparison to the SCX24. Like, the SCX24 is like a magnum compared to most other radios. Like, SCX24, Kyosho. Like, you grab the Kyosho Mini Z radio after you've been holding the axial one, and this thing just feels tiny. Now then you grab onto something like this, and I mean, it's super tiny. You can one-hand them pretty good. You know, you radio in one hand, beverage in the other. Yeah, size-wise, this thing is pretty small in comparison. Let's slap the body back on it. Boom, did you see how fast I just put all those clips on? That was amazing, right? Like, so fast you didn't even see it. Let's check out size-wise compared to the SCX24. So I got my Wrangler, Old Yeller. The wheelbase is about the same. You know, they're pretty close. SCX24 a little bit longer, which is good and bad. It helps you on some things, it hurts you on others. I hope this is going to turn sharper than this one. We'll see. Body-wise, this thing is super in line with scale, I'd say. It's cool looking body. I'm not crazy on the 90s Saved by the Bell Max restaurant paint job that's on this thing. This one's better than the other one, I think. But still, a little too flamboyant and wild for me. Yeah, I don't know. They're pretty close in size. Like I said, the body on this thing is way stiffer than it is on this one. It's pretty wild, the difference. I think it's alright. We'll find out. We'll get some run videos coming up pretty soon. Thanks for watching.